Okay, so I finished with finals, and I'm finished with that, and I spent the last week sleeping and working, which is why this video is a little late, because I was going to bed early. And then I got sick on top of that, because my body was like, oh, no longer need immune system to finish school, so we can get sick, yay! So anyway, lately, I've been having a kind of a problem with my friends. My friends have decided that I'm not good enough by myself, and they have decided that the best way to fix this is to get me in a relationship. And part of it, I'm not sure if they're joking, I'm hoping they're joking, but like they go through this laundry list, and they're like, how about this person? I'm like, no. And they're like, how about this person? I'm like, no. And they're like, well, who would you be enticed to date? I'm like, nobody, because I'm actually really happy being single. And I think that that is something that this culture really misses. I think that there is so much push. There's like no movies about people that are happily single. There's so much of a push to be with somebody else. And I think that people should take a deep breath and kind of step back and calm down and just enjoy being themselves and enjoy their life, how they are. And so this video is going to be on how to stay single. Also, there's a little bit of concern. And there's 4 kids in my family. And I'm the 3rd child, and my oldest sister's married, and my 2nd oldest sister is getting married really soon. And I've kind of been holding my breath-ish. It's not quite like a holding breath sort of thing, but, like, kind of just like, oh no, I'm going to go to this wedding, and I'm going to see all these relatives that I haven't seen in like a year, and they're all going to come up to me and be like, you're next. You're going to get married. And my cousins, who are both older, or my older cousins, are going to come up to me and be like, so, do you have a boyfriend? I'm going to be like, no, I don't actually, and I'm happy that way. And, it's just going to be kind of annoying. And it's already actually happened. I ran into a friend the other day, and I was talking to her, and she's like, you're next. And I was like, haha, yay. No. I like my life. Like my life. And so I'm going to be giving you some of my tips on how to stay single. Tip number 1 is to be yourself. Despite all commentary on attracting people and getting that person that you're really crushing on to notice you about being yourself, this is a lie, people. This is a complete lie. If you are yourself, that could be a great turnoff. You go into high schools today, and you go, even like at my community college, you go in there and all the popular people are all wearing skinny jeans and wearing Ugg boots, and they're all wearing these funky loose tops that are like pink and orange and funny colors, and they all have really long hair, and it's all parted to the side, and it all has like some bleach, and then they have a ton of mascara and like perfect face, and then they all look about the same. They all look about the same. They all talk about the same. They all act about the same, and they're all pretty much in relationships. And so you're like, maybe there's a pattern here. If I was myself, maybe I could avoid all of that. And of course, there's always a few deviants that are attracted to authentic people because they're like, oh my gosh, a real person! It's kind of crazy. And those real people that are attracted to you, there are other ways to get rid of them. The obvious and most easy way to get rid of those people is to tell them that you're not interested. Unfortunately, very few people, can I emphasize how very, can I put it in bold, can I put little asterisks next to it, can I put it in like slashes, can I put like a hashtag next to it, I don't know. However you're going to emphasize this, however you do it with your social media, with your people, however you do it, there's like very few people that actually will come up to someone after they've told you that they're attracted to you and be like, well, sorry. Not reciprocated, not a thing, not gonna happen. And maybe it's just me. I'm just scared of being nasty to people. I can be very harsh to people that I don't care what they think about me or I don't care about hurting their feelings. I just be like, it's like a smite button. I just enjoy it. I call them my convenient people, the convenient people that you can just kind of like beat on, and you know that they don't hate you for it. They just beat on you back, verbally, of course. But yeah, there are very few people that'll just like come up and be open and be like, I like you, and then you're like, I don't like you. That rarely happens. So there's a couple other ways to get them to leave you alone. One of them is to be really literal. When they say something that could possibly be interpreted as flirty, you're just like, oh, that's great. Be like, that's nice. Yep. Like, I can't think of a really good example at the moment. I guess just be like, somebody's like, you have, I like your hat. And you're like, yep, it's a nice hat. Just like very literal. And then you don't analyze it. ever. Or another way to essentially be single is with your actions, and to act in a way that alienates that person that is attracted to you. And of course, this kind of works in your life on a general big sphere. Like, if you start acting in a way to alienate that person, you're probably going to act in a way that'll alienate all the other people. So just act really whiny, act really passive-aggressive, act really sarcastic, be really nasty, and likely your personality will change into a way that's not appealing to them, and that will become who yourself is. I don't really recommend this. This is not necessarily healthy. This is not necessarily happy, but it is a way to accomplish your goals. And, I can't really think of a third way to really alienate people. Oh, hide from them. I am really good at this. You just disappear. Best way to do it, I have enough self-control that I can disappear from Facebook sometimes. So if I'm like getting really upset with somebody, I'm just like, oh, I'm taking a Facebook break. Bye. And they never really know that they were the reason why you took the break. You just take the break, and then when you come back, you just hope that they forgot about you. Usually they haven't, which is kind of unfortunate. But it's always worth a shot. Take all the shots that you can take. Like I said, the easiest and most simplest way would just be tell them that you're not interested, but very rarely do people do this. And that is the conclusion to my tips on how to stay single. Essentially, the point that I'm trying to bring across here, if you haven't gotten it already, is just enjoy being yourself, enjoy your life, and you are good enough by yourself. You don't need somebody else to make you more complete. And I'm happy by myself. You should be too. And if you're not, send me a message or leave a comment below, and yeah, we'll try to work this out, and maybe it'll spike interest in making a new video. And that's about all. I will see you next time, and I'm sorry this video is so late. I will see you next time. Have a Merry Christmas.